Okay, last time we have done conversion.
Yes.
Have you done practice?
No, sir.
To do that, okay. I have sent you this file. Did you practice?
No, sir.
Okay. But try to do that, okay.
Okay.
Now we have to do data file size, how to calculate file size. Okay, basically there are 8 bits. 8 bits equal to 1 byte. Okay, and 1024 bytes equal to 1 KB byte. Do you know that? 1024 KB byte.
Yes.
1024 KB byte इक्वल है 1 MB byte and 1024 MB byte equal 1 GB byte. Okay, so we have to measure size of the file. Files normally given a number of pixels. Do you know pixel?
Yes.
Okay. Pixel.
Picture.
Okay, say that. What is pixel?
It's a picture like zoom the picture like proper picture like pixel like.
You can say pixel is the smallest unit of picture. Like this.
Yes.
Pixel
Yes.
is the tiny point of light which produce image. If pixel arrange horizontal and vertical, okay, it makes an image resolution. This pixel needs number of bits. So there is a concept of bit per pixel, bit per pixel. We also call it color depth. Color depth. Color depth means we assign number of bits to pixel. So when we assign
Okay.
pixel a bit, it create a color. Like if I assign 1 bit to a pixel, so 2 color can be produced. And if I assign 2 bits to a color to a pixel, it will produce 4 colors. Okay. As you increase number of bits to a pixel, color will be increased, like 8 bits. So it will produce 256 colors. Now it says what affect file size. The type of data stored in file, for example, a text document has a small file size, while a video file has a much larger file size. Okay.
Okay.
Then it says smallest unit of data, a bit. Binary digit, it can only store a 0 or 1. Okay. Then smallest unit of file size, a byte. 1 byte is equal to 8 bit, as I told you. Why files are different? File containing images, audio or video require more data to store detail and quality, so they are large. As you increase your quality, file size will increase.
Okay.
Got the idea? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. You now see a bit. Bit is a single binary digit, 0 or 1. So 1 byte, as I told you, 8 bits. 1 kilobyte, we call it KB byte. Okay. It's 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte, Nowadays we call it byte.
Yeah,
So,
I think your internet have some problem.
hmm, lagging
Your
problem,
internet have
internet problem,
cannot hear you now.
notes. You're talking about notes. Can you say it again?
Your internet's lagging now. Your
Okay.
voice lagging.
Okay, voice lagging. Okay. But can you read this one?
Okay.
Now it is fine.
You will give me notes also today.
Yeah, I will give you today notes, inshallah.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Now see this one. Kilobyte is K. Now we write KIB, okay? KB byte. We write KB byte. This one is megabyte.
Okay.
And this one is GB byte. And this one is TB byte. TIB. A kilobyte means 1024 bytes. A megabyte means 1024 kilobyte. A 1 GB byte means 1024 megabyte, and 1 terabyte means 1024 GB byte. Okay.
Okay.
Now it says bits measure data, bytes measure file size. Larger file, video, high quality images use more storage space. File size is usually displayed in KB, MB, GB, or TB, depending on how large it is. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This is here again. Now new terms we use. I told you. Bit means this is the smallest measure of data, like 0 or 1. Nibble means 4 bits. Byte is equal to 8 bits. KB byte is equal to 1024 byte. KB byte is equal to 1024 KB byte. GB byte means 1024 MB byte. TB byte means 1024 GB byte.
Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Now see here how we calculate file size. 10 KB byte mean you will multiply 10 into 1024, and it is equal to 1024 bytes. 2048 GB means in TB byte. So 204 divided by 1024, you will get 2 TB byte. Text with 3072 character, we have to find in bits. So 30, because one character take 1 byte. One character need 1 byte, okay?
Okay.
So this is 8. 8 bits mean 1 byte, okay? So 3072 multiplied by 8, so you will get 24576 bits. Text file with
Okay.
3072 character bytes. So 1 byte per character. So 3072 bytes. Text file with 307 character KB byte. So 3072 divided by 1024, you will get 3 KB byte. Text file with 3072 character in KB SI standard. This is old one. 3072 divided by 1000, you will get 3072 KB. Okay. So there are basically two standards. One standard is IEC units. They show bits in KB byte, maybe byte, GB byte, TB byte uses 1024 as the space base. SI unit is the old standard. It uses kilobyte, megabyte, GB byte, gigabyte, terabyte. Uses 1000 as the base. Each ASCII character in a text file require 1 byte. Okay. Each character will take a 1 byte. To convert bytes into bits, multiply by 8. Bytes to KB byte divide by 1024. Bytes to kilobyte divide by 1000. You got this one?
Okay.
Any confusion here?
What?
Any confusion in
No,
this
sir.
slide? Okay. Now see this one. File size in bits. Now it says file size in bit. Convert the file size from maybe byte to bytes and bytes to bits. 10 into 1024 into 1024 into 8.
Okay.
Okay. Connection speed in bits per second. Convert Ethernet speed from gigabyte to bits per second. So you will use this method. 10 multiplied by 1000, 1000 by 1000, 1000 because gigabyte. This is kilo, this is mega, and this is giga. Time to transfer. Divide total bit by connection speed. So 10 into 8 multiplied by 1024 multiplied by 1024 divided by 10 into 1000, 1000, 1000. So you can get the answer in second. Okay.
Okay.
Now file size conversion. Maybe bytes to KB byte, KB byte to byte, bytes to bits. So multiply by 1024 for each step, then by 8 to get bits. Connection conversion. Gigabyte to megabyte, megabits, gigabit to megabit, then kilobits, then bit. Multiply by 1000 for each step. Do not multiply by 8 because connection is already in bits. The final expression gives time in second without needing to calculate the exact value. Okay, go through this one.
Okay. An employee has a file that is 100 MB. How could you calculate how many bytes are in the file? If the employee sends the file to another employee across a 5 gigabit connection, how could you calculate how long this would take in seconds? No
Can you
idea
do?
about that answer. Can you do, sir?
Okay, just go through this one. Wait,
Convert 100 MB.
I, now see this one, then tell me.
100 MB. So high is 1 MB is 1024 kips. 1 KB is 1024 bytes. So number of bytes is in 100 MB is 100 multiplied 1024 multiplied 1024. So 2105 is 8.7000 bytes. Done.
You understand? So basically, we have calculated this one. An employee has a pipe that is 100 megabyte. How would you calculate how many bytes are in the pipe? You got this one?
Yes.
So it says 1 megabyte means 1024 kbyte, okay? 1
Yeah.
megabyte means 1024 kbyte,
Uh,
and 1 kbyte is equal to 1024 bytes. So that is why, and we need 100 megabyte. So 100 will be multiplied by 1024, then 1024, and you will get this one.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Second step is, if the employee send the file to another employee across 5 gigabit connection, how would you calculate how long this would take in seconds?
100 multiplied 1024. 0 multiplied 1024. Like 5 times 1024.
Now see this one, then tell me. First, go through this one.
And the time to transfer across a 5 generation plus convert of 5 size of bytes to bits, which is equal to 1024. If it's multiply 8 is 3 8 it's 0800. Connection speed 5 bits per second Gbps. 5 multiplied 10 square 9 bytes per second. Time 5 size in bytes divide connection speed. 838 is 0. 800 divide 5 multiply 10 square 9 is equal to 1.167772216. Sir, but in IT paper calculation is not allowed.
Yes.
So
So
how
this type of question you have to do at the end.
okay.
Okay. Try first all easy question, which is theoretical. Any calculation question you must solve at the end, because it will take a time and you can stuck up anywhere. So do not attempt at the beginning, in the middle. Try to attempt at the end.
Okay, sir. Now I understand how to do it.
You understand this one?
Yes.
Okay, go through this one.
Software are the instructions that tell a computer what to do. There are several different types of software that you are going to learn about. Application software, a type of software that's provide service need by the user. Database, a collection of data that is related. Software or instructions that tell a computer what to do. System software, a type of software that provides service needs by the computer.
Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Now see this one.
System software helps the computer run efficiently, maintain itself, and control hardware. It allows the user to interact with the computer. Operating system, anti-smice, firewall, Drivers. What is drivers?
I tell you,
What is drivers?
driver or software which run any hardware.
What is
Driver or software
okay?
which run the input output devices. They recognize any input output device with the system.
Okay, operating system and devices, drivers, drivers. Their definition. Compression software. Operation software allows the user to carry out specific tasks or service. Example, word process, CV, keyboards, spreadsheet, database, photo edit software, video editing software, web browser, and games.
Basically, there are two types of software. Okay, one is system software, second is application software. Application software are those software which is used by the user. Okay,
Okay.
using application software, user performs specific tasks. Like if you want to type, you will use word processor. If you want to calculate something, you will use spreadsheet. If you want to handle data, you need to have database like MS Access. If you want to perform editing, photo editing, you will use Photoshop. Okay, video software, audio software, whatever. These are so basically application software are related to user. And to operate the system, to control the system, we need to have system software. And one of the main system software is OS, operating system. Okay. And second,
Okay.
and one of the main system software is operating system through which we control the whole hardware. Antivirus is a utility software. Antivirus is a utility software which basically uh, perform one specific task to maintain the system smooth. So system will run. Security software, drivers, disk, defragmenter, these compression software, these are all utility software. Okay, you got the idea?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, now go through this one.
The role of operating system. The role of operating system. Operating system is our computer is a very important piece of software. It allows a user to interact with the computer. It manages many processes within the computer. There are there are four main areas that the operating system managing device, managing processes, managing users, managing security.
So basically, OS is a main system software through which we communicate with the computer. Any command we give to a computer, it is taken by OS. OS has main function like managing devices, managing process management, hardware management, user management, security management. Okay. So these are the
Okay.
core function of any operating system. I'll go through this one.
Area managed by OS, managing device control, very parallel
Peripheral.
device.
Peripheral mean input output device. Peripheral mean those devices which connect outside the computer, like input and output.
Okay. Connected to the computer. Ensures ensures peripherals communicate properly with wired drivers, handles inputs from device to alert the process. versus diverse transfer between device and computer, keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, and scanner. Is the example?
Yes,
So
these
it
are the
is an
example of these are the example of input output devices. As I told you,
okay,
peripheral means input output devices which connect outside the CPU. For recognize them,
okay,
we need to have a software. That software is called device driver. What we call device driver, and it is
okay,
recognized by OS.
okay. Managing process move data in out of RAM ensures the no conflict between tasks. It supports multitasking, running multiple tasks at once. OS decide task order and duration for CPU. Listen to music for browsing the web. Allocates memory for tasks.
Okay. When we run any software, it needs process. So it is done by operating system. Okay. Like it says, move data in and out of RAM. When you type data using Word, so data goes into RAM. Okay. From input device. Input device, data goes into RAM. And from RAM, CPU pick the data. From RAM,
So,
CPU pick the data. This is RAM. And Word is open here. Okay. Whenever you open application, it will open in the RAM. When you type data, it goes into RAM. And here is processor. This
okay.
processor process the data, takes data from RAM, and then save it again into RAM.
So this is the
So
sentence of if they ask managing process of
yes.
OS.
Now it says ensure no conflict between tasks. Means if it is Word, okay, it is Word open, and you want to open Excel, it will not conflict with this Word. It will have own space. Okay, it will have own space. Supports
Okay,
multitasking, running multiple tasks at once. Like you are typing in the Word, you are listening music, you are browsing on the browser, you have done some searching on the internet. So at the same, you are doing many tasks at the same time. So this is called multitasking. And
okay.
operating system takes this task from the processor. Let's say listening to music while browsing the web, people do that. OS decide task order and duration for the CPU. So this is done by operating system. Now third one is managing user. Go through this one.
Managing user provides pro- provides a user interface with windows, icons, menus, and pointers. Support support multiple user accounts. It allowed actions on file, open, close, move, edit, and copy. It provides a platform for applications software. Interface allowed easy interaction with computer. Each user can have a separate account. Mention security sets levels of access for files and data. Runs utility software to protect the system. This state organized access protects data from accidental deletion, allows username and passwords. For example, antivirus, anti-malware, and firewall.
Yes. So this is the third task. It is given the here managing user to support multiple user account. Like your account open in a server computer. There is a server computer which have many users, which handle many users at a time. Allow action on file, like you can open the file, close the file, move the file, delete the file, and copy the file. This is part of
Okay,
user management. Provide a platform for application software. Each user can have a separate account. Okay. So you log in
Okay.
your account. So you will have a separate account, and from separate account you can use operating system. So internet allow easy interaction with computer. Interface allow easy interaction with computer. So so it provide interface, user interface. So you can give the command. Interface mean how the communication point, how you will communicate with the computer. Then it says
Okay.
managing security. Sets level of access for files and data. So it gives you user account and password so that you can maintain your data. Allow username and password. Run utility software to protect the system like antivirus, anti-malware, firewall. These are all utility software. Restrict unauthorized access. Okay. It secure your data. Protect data from accidental deletion.
Okay.
Got the idea?
Yes.
Now read this one.
Trade and infographic. What is that?
Infographic means information that could displayed on your classroom wall to show the different role of an operating. Mean make a chart, informative chart.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So what is
Now,
the answer?
yeah. Now see this one. You have to make a chart using these basically headings like managing devices, managing process, managing user, managing security.
It's same.
Yeah, it's the same, but in further explanation here. Just go through this one.
Maintain device control favorite device, install and manage drivers for capacity,
Come.
handles includes handles for device, maintain process, move data to from RAM and storage, allocate memory to tasks, supports multitasking allows multiple tasks at the same time. Mentioned users provide a user interface, allows multiple user accounts, enables actions like open, close, move, edit, and copy files, provides, provide, provides a platform for running application software. Mention security sets usernames and passwords for accounts. Control access level to file and data. Runs legacy software antiviruses, firewall, anti-malware.
So basically, managing devices means you control peripheral device like input output device like keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, scanner. Okay. So you can install and manage this driver for compatibility because any hardware need recognition by the CPU, which is done by using its device driver. So you have to install. So handle interrupt signal from device. If any device need attention of processor, it will generate a signal. That signal is called interrupt. Okay. Any hardware, any software need attention of processor, it will a signal that is called interrupt. Managing process means moves data to and from RAM and storage. When you click on save, data goes into hard drive. Allocate memory to task. Okay. Every task need a memory. So support multitasking, allow multiple tasks at the same time. So you can do many tasks at the same time, like browsing, listening music. So provide a user interface. Managing user means it gives you a user interface. User interface, how you give command to computer, like graphical with Windows, icon, menu, and pointer. Allow multiple user accounts. Okay. Enable actions like open, close, move, delete, copy files. Provide a platform for running application software. Okay. Managing
Okay.
security like sets username and password for account so that you can secure your data. Control access. Control access mean level to file and data. So nobody can access your file and data. So run utility
Okay.
software, antivirus, firewall, anti-malware. So utility software means some specific task performed by different software, like antivirus will kill the viruses, firewall will protect from the hacker.
Okay.
Now, sources of software. Go through this one.
Sources of software. Software is developed by thousands of individuals and organizations around the world. Table 1.4 shows the different sources from which software can be obtained. Type of software by source. Free software is developed and released to allow user freedom to study, modify, and share the source code. Free refer to user freedom, not necessarily that the software is without cost. Software without a fee is called freeware, for example, Firefox. Open source is similar to free software. Open source software allows users to study, modify, and share the code. It is usually provided without a fee and relies on large community for development and testing. Example or the city. Okay. Proper, Proprietary software is distributed without source code, so user cannot study, modify, and distribute it. Its benefit include instant safe text testing and development support. For example, sorry, Microsoft Office. Creative Commons provide license for distribute software with standard permits. License include attention, chat, share, edit, non-commission, non-commission, non-directives. So I done.
Done. So you understand? So
Yes,
basically, there are
but
four
but
categories.
but
Yeah, there are four categories
I
of
do not
software.
I do not understand last part.
For category, there are four categories of software. One is free software, which is given by companies. Like it says, freeware. We also call it Firefox. Any browser, Internet Explorer, uh, Google Chrome. These are free software, but you cannot sell. Okay, free software is developed and released to allow user freedom to study, modify, and share the source code. The free refer to user freedom, not necessarily that the software is without cost. Software without a free is called freeware. Example, Firefox. So software without fee is called freeware. Okay, like WhatsApp, Skype, PDFs, and open source. You can edit the code. Okay, similar to free software. Open source software is allow user to study, modify, and share the code. So it is usually provided without a fee and relies on large communities for development and testing, like Audacity. Okay, so you can do changes, and these changes must be shared with others. So
Mm,
proprietary software is distributed without source code. The user cannot study, modify, or redistribute it. Benefit include extensive testing and developer support. Like Microsoft Office, you have to purchase. Okay.
Okay.
These are the licensed software. Then you have Creative Commons provides license for distributing software with standard permission. License include attribution, credit the author, share alike. Modified software must carry the same license. Non-commercial only for non-commercial use. No derivatives. Modification cannot be shared. Like if you change in code, you cannot share with others.
Okay.
You can use yourself. Now go through this one.
Software license model. Single user allows a single user to use the software. Typically, it can only be installed and used on one computer. Multiple user allows the software to be installed and used on a set numbers of computer. For example, a five user license can be installed on five different computers, often with with the same building. Institution allows the all computers in an organization have to have a software installed. The fee is based on the appropriate number of users. Fixed term allows software to be installed and used for a fixed period. After the period, the subscription can be renewed and cancelled. For example, Microsoft Office yearly subscription. Interpretation, also called particular lessons, the user pays a one-time fee and can use software indefinitely without further payments. Network software is installed on a server in a network. Client's computer connected to the server can use the software.
So
The understand?
basically these are related to software licensing model. If you are single user, you will purchase single user software. Okay, allow a single user to use the software. Typically, it can only be installed and used on one computer. It cannot be installed on another computer. Okay, so this is called single user. But you can have multiple user license also. Allow software to be installed and used on a set number of computer like computer lab. For example, a 5 user license can be installed on a 5 different computer, often within the same vendor. Institutional license allow all computer in an organization to have the software installed. The fee is based on the approximate number of users, example 1 to 20 users. Set fee 21 to 40 user, higher fee. Then you have fixed term, allow software to be installed and used for a fixed period like after period. The subscription can be renewed or cancelled. Example of Microsoft yearly subscription. So you have to purchase
Oh,
Microsoft software on an annual basis, indefinite time.
okay,
So also called perpetual license. The user pays a one-time fee and can use software indefinitely without further payment. So going to fixed term, so it pays infinite time. Network software is installed on a server in a computer and network. The client computer connected to the server can use the software.
okay.
Reason for updating software. Just go through.
Vision of obtaining software fits bugs, carrots, or errors or issues have be rebooted in the software to ensure it works properly. add new features, introduce the new tools, functions, and capabilities to enhance the software, improve security, scan the software to protect against viruses, malware, and other security threats. Change interface, update, update the look or layout of the software to improve usability and assets.
Okay.
Automates automated software update setting that can be applied to software updates to install them without a user intervention. Compatibility issues problems that can be errors when an update to software cause the software to not function properly. Software batch a set of changes used to fix errors or improve functionality in software. Software update a whole version of Essence software that contains new features and functionality.
Yes. So basically, these are reason why we use update software. Okay, to fix the bug,
Okay.
add new feature, improve security, and change interface. These are the reason. That is why we use updated software. And due as we update the software, we need to have more RAM, more hard drive. Okay?
Okay.
Now, types of software update. Go through this one.
Type of software update patch a quick fix piece by the development to correct errors or improve functionality, often used to fix security variety. Open source software may lack patch if the community stop updating it. Automated an update that install without user need to manually upload it each time. User can enable automated updates to ensure software is always current and secured. A new version of Essence software and Essence software with added features and functionality. This usually replace the old version entirely.
Entirely. Basically,
Entirely.
it says types of software update like patch, automatic, and upgrade. Patch means a
O-
quick fix released by developer to correct error or improve functionality. So patch
Okay.
basically can be used for single error, two error, often used to fix security vulnerability. Open source software may lack patches if the community stop updating it. Automatic
Okay.
means an update that install without the user needing to manually approve it each time. User can enable automatic update to ensure software is always current and secure. Like we use with antivirus. Antivirus must be updated. Upgrade, a new version of existing software with added feature and functionality. Like this usually replace the old version, like Windows 7 to replace by Windows 10 and Windows 10 replaced by 11. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
got it?
Yes.
Now it says software update issue compatibility problem.
Community issues
Compatibility,
alerts
yeah.
that is when a software update causes the software to not function properly. This can happen if the update is designed for newer hardware, making its infection needs in infin efficient and unusable on older hardware. Another example is an operating system update that no longer support older hardware. old application?
Basically, compatibility issue mean software is not running properly. It means occur when a software update causes the software to not function properly. So you updated a software, but it is not working according to requirement. So this can happen if the update is designed for newer hardware, making it inefficient or unusable on older hardware. So another example is an
Okay,
operating system update that no longer support older hardware or application. Okay.
okay, okay,
So enough for today. We will
okay.
continue from here. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
we have class on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday and then Saturday.
So can we shift to Friday? Actually, I have to go Dawat. You know, if that Dawats
On Saturday?
Friday, or we can keep class on Friday, no issue.
No. You want to take Thursday class or Saturday class?
Thursday one.
So you want to take Thursday class on Friday?
Yes, I have to go somewhere.
Okay. No, we can do that. No issue.
Okay, thanks for that.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Give me notes by today.
Yes, I will send.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.